a couple of Thursdays ago against Chicago. On the road last week to Atlanta, then 3 more road games to come up before they have Houston here early December. This is Todman returning it with an opening. Past Crosby and Todman. Jordan Todman races down the sideline and takes it the distance. 99 yards and a kick return touchdown to open the game. Jordan Todman covering 99 yards.
Here it comes. Look at the block by Ferguson against Clinton Dix. That was the last block that let him go all the way. And what was really good about that, Jim, he moved into the catch. Ferguson for the second block.
Vinatieri out for the extra point. And 13 seconds into the game. I was talking about the stunning weather in this doubleheader window. This is not the opening kickoff. Jim Nanceville since Tracy Wolfson. The opening kick has just been returned for a touchdown by Jordan Todman of the Colts. And now this is Davis of Green Bay out to the 32. If he gets 12 or more in this one, be the first player ever in league history to have 3 straight games of 12 or more as Montgomery takes the first handoff all the way to the Colts side of the field for 24 yards.
The wide receiver, look inside there. You see Lindsley, Lane Taylor. They get the blocks. They seal it inside.
And another audience just joining us as Montgomery gets the handle on the second snap of the game for those just coming in this doubleheader window. As Rodgers looks left, then right, left again, and now flings it out of bounds. Stay in the mid-60s. 3rd and 8 for Rodgers and company. Down the middle, complete to Richard Rodgers and a first down at the Colts 31. Gain of 12.
Game, they keep you guessing, they keep you off guard.
Here, the fake handoff to Don Jackson. Play action. Rodgers has Richard Rodgers for a second straight play, and it's a big gainer of 22 down to the 10. Opening drives. Trying to make it 6 in a row. First and goal from the 9, and Rodgers in trouble and decked at the 19. He is brought down by LeVar Edwards.
Left side, there it is. He's against Richard Rodgers. Always hate those matchups. When you expect a tight end, I think what happened, they had a little confusion and they knocked each other off there.
With the backfield, Montgomery. Rodgers flings it at the last moment for an incompletion. Team to be sharper. First 5, last 5. First 5 minutes of the game, last 5 minutes of the halves. As Rodgers goes to the end zone, and it's over the head of Jordy Nelson. And it'll bring out Crosby for a field goal from about 34. Last 43 from inside the 40. This is from 34. And for the 6th straight game, the Packers produce points on their first offensive series. Todman is not out here for this kick return. He's on the bench. Ferguson watches this bound past him.
To T.Y. Hilton, big plays, and can he get coverage going his way?
First play is a handoff to Frank Gore. And he's just able to get back to the line into the arms of Clinton Dix. Rollins with a groin. He's starting in that secondary. Here's a 2nd and 10 handoff up the middle for about 6 with Gore.
You know, tough to run the football. I know they want to do it.
3rd and 5. Luck hit when he threw it, and it's picked off. It influenced that pass. It's Clinton Dix. Clinton Dix. Micah Hyde says, "Follow me." But he's not able to get past Turbin, who brings him down.
Pulls it off and throws it down the field. And Clinton Dix watching the quarterback the whole way. And when you turn and look one way, look at him the whole time. Today we're going to see movement, different pressures.
With a short field, a quick toss to Devontae Adams for a couple. Be more aggressive and create turnovers. 2nd and 8. Out of the backfield, they go to Adams, and the Colts are all over that. That is Melvin who comes up and drops him for a loss of 3.
A lot of confidence. Got Jordy Nelson back in the offense. Ty Montgomery, too, for 1 game.
3rd and 11. And the receiver is down. And looking for a flag to no avail. Richard Rodgers, the target. So from 40, wide left. Just the second miss of the season. Clear out the backfield. Luck's pass is batted in the air and falls to the ground as Perry tried to run toward it. It's Muhort, their left guard, usually, who is out with a tricep injury. Here's a 2nd and 10. Luck extends the play and is able to pick up the first down with the throw to Dorsett.
Showed it to him early.
Down the middle. He's got T.Y. Hilton. And ducks under Ryan. Big gainer, though. Down to the 27, picks up 20.
Held up, Andrew Luck right on the money.
Hilton told us he's not 100%, but he's got a catch there to set him up at the 27. And here is a short throw to Gore for maybe one. Well, let's give it no gain.
The other guys really surprised he made it back from the hamstring.
Got Dante Moncrief back as of a week ago. And once again, back to Hilton.
The offensive line, man, it's always who's going to play where.
Rushing 5. Luck's pass is caught. Was he touched? Allen, just in case, gets to his feet and takes it across, but they're marking him back at the 7.
Well, here he is going down the field against Morgan Burnett. That was a terrific throw by Andrew Luck, and he definitely is touched off the field.
1st and goal from the 7. Toss to Gore, blocker in front, and Gore gallops in for the touchdown.
This is what they want. They want sustained drives, give their defense a rest, get this offense in rhythm. Anthony Costanzo, excellent job. The left tackle, watch him move out. Bingo, makes a great block in. Offensive line held up.
And Vinatieri tacks on 1. Offensive line coach, assistant head coach for the Colts with a deep history here in Green Bay.
That's right.
Long-time offensive coordinator.
Knows Don Capers well.
Yep. Davis tripped up, trying to split the tacklers.
They knew it coming into this game, and it shows. They played with great intensity to start.
It's Don Jackson, undrafted rookie out of Nevada. He has 4 with that carry. In fact, he got cut, then re-signed, put to the practice squad, brought up a couple of weeks ago. Here's a 2nd straight handle for Jackson. Set up 3rd and about 3.
Boy, DeQuell Jackson that time.
3rd and a long 2. Rodgers pass knocked away. Going back to Richard Rodgers, who's been his primary target here in the 1st quarter. That was Gathers who broke it up. Rodgers to Rodgers was incomplete. Now we got Chester Rodgers back waiting for the punt from Shum. Chester Rodgers at the 20. Boy, Hawk looked like he was making a fair catch signal.
Well, it doesn't matter. It's going to hurt him worse. Blocking the back.
Tony Correnti, the referee.
During the return of the kick, illegal block in the back. Receiving team number 53. 10-yard penalty. 1st down.
Called on Edwin Jackson. A lot of pressure on ourselves to win. Good pressure. You can see it. And you got a couple here with Gore to start this series. Let's go down to Tracy. Yes, he did. 2nd and 8. And they ride with Gore again. And look at him. Show a little burst.
A little burst, which, you know, all the carries, the yards he has in the NFL day and age for running backs.
Won't see that many more times. 1st and 10. Luck goes across the body and it's intercepted. 2nd time in the quarter. Clinton Dix comes up with the football.
Yeah, plenty of time to throw. Really good job by Andrew Luck getting outside the pocket over the top. If you don't time it just right, and if the ball isn't gripped the way you want it, you're going to miss these type of throws.
Trying to hit Doyle, who was open.
He was open.
Fake to Jackson. Rodgers able to get away from Perry. And now able to scramble for the 1st down. He was their leading rusher last week against Atlanta. Career high 60 yards rushing. Indianapolis 35.
This will go on record how much I hate 3-man rushes.
And the defender slips as Rodgers throws on the run, and it's out of reach. Again, throwing it 4 out of 10 in this opening quarter. Facing 2nd and 10. Got a completion here. Richard Rodgers, 26 total yards, but it's been Don Jackson the rest of the time. Flag, Colts look to a jump. Rodgers to the end zone, and it is caught as Nelson is able to out-battle Butler for the football.
I'm not going to say anything that had been said about 100 times by announcers, but when he gets you off sides, he's doing one thing. He is looking deep down the field.
Get offside, defense number 54. In the neutral zone at the snap, this penalty has been declined. The result of the play is a touchdown.
26 yards to Jordy Nelson. Looked like it might get picked. Of course, it wouldn't have held up because of the penalty.
It was a great confidence builder for Jordy Nelson to get back to the way he used to have those type of connections a couple of years ago.
For Nelson,
if he comes back and gets back to that form that we've seen before, that's another thing that will change this offense big time.
He's going to run it out. It's Todman. Wow. Who ran the opening kickoff back, and he's off to the races again at the 50 and tackled down at the 45 of Green Bay. My goodness. Has to be thrilled by the contributions made as Luck gets it over to Moncrief. Bounced out by Gunter. Gain of about 7.
16-0 Chargers. Back to Jim Nance.
All right, thank you, fellas. JB, Boomer, as Gore picks up the first down near the 26.
Some center. Played a little left guard last week also.
Luck at the last moment trying to get it over to Dorsett. That was going to be well defended anyway. Incomplete. Got a 2nd and 10 from the Green Bay 26. Sets up a screen with Gore. Doyle threw a big block for him, and Gore is able to pick up the first down yardage. The 9th all-time rusher.
Joe Haig also on a good block.
First down. Luck to the end zone, and it's in and out of the hands of Dwayne Allen. Eager you were at the Saturday morning practice to tell that to Jake. Here's a 2nd and 10. Handoff to Gore. And there is Ryan in on the tackle after a gain of a couple.
He's got great size, Ryan, when you see him inside.
Good time. Luck now. Slides at the 10. Adam Vinatieri at 43 years young.
Watch it.
Pops it right through again. 44 consecutive makes the all-time record he's ever made at Lambeau Field. He'd only attempted one in the past. Becomes the 41st different stadium in the NFL. Would have liked to have seen one more just to get to that nice round number. It's first down for Rodgers. Down the sideline, batted away by Melvin. Montgomery back into the game, shifts over to the right side into a slot. Standing in the pocket for a long time and going deep down the field. Oh, he loves that route with Nelson. And another deep ball. This one for Janis. Over the shoulder, no. Vontae Davis.
On these deep shots at your defense.
That's the 2nd time in this first half the Packers have had 3 plays and a punt. Shump. Rodgers waves it off. Watches it go out of bounds at the 10 after a 65-yard punt. Luck with trouble from behind, sensed it, got away from Peppers and slides for a gain of about 6. And 4 with a tight formation. And Gore right into the arms of Daniels. Give him 1.
Lead.
3rd and 3. It's Ferguson out of the backfield, and Martinez rides him down, but it's a first down for Indianapolis.
A lot of teams like to get the running backs, tight ends, get them out of the formation so you can see clear what's going on.
Here's Luck scrambling again, and it's Ryan along with Burnett. Tackle him after a gain of 3.
It's emergency, the emotion. Andrew Luck's thrown 2 interceptions, and they're still leading.
Second and 7, got it away in the area of Doyle. Saved the sack.
A lot of movement. Oh, boy.
Now they get to him for the first time. It's Clinton Dix who comes up. How about his stat line here in the first half? Now with a sack to go with his 2 picks.
Look at this. At the last second, and almost look at the movement. So Andrew Luck thought he had an easy outside throw for the first down.
McAfee, who's had 2 punts already this year that traveled at least 70 yards. The big leg and the boot to the 22, where Davis makes the fair catch.
Says from Andrew Luck and what he wanted to do.
Z backed up Rodgers for 3 years. Gets it here, but Montgomery, and he's broken another long one. We were wondering.
Well, he's going to get his wish up here in Green Bay. They're going to use him a lot more.
3 carries for 43 yards. And that's to Perillo. Backup tight end with a catch for 9.
350. How about that? And the Love's running between the tackles.
Here he is, getting that chance.
And when's the last time you heard a wide receiver converted, whatever, say, hey, I want to be inside where the action is? And he's right.
He was brilliant in that Chicago game.
Andrew Luck said, haven't had anybody like him in the 9 years I've been here.
Look at this play action. Pass over to Nelson, incomplete. Randall Cobb is active for this game, even with a hamstring injury, but basically he's been non-existent in the offense. As Ripkowski picks up a couple. And Rodgers stretches it out just to get it back to the line of scrimmage. That's Eric Walden who dragged him down.
Richard Rodgers, nowhere to throw the football.
That goes down as a sack for Walden. Rodgers, fair catch at the 4. Handoff up the middle. Green Bay was bringing a lot of folks.
Yep, he's creative, likes to do a lot of stuff, and he can with these versatile players he has on defense.
Second and 10 from the end zone. Trying to connect with Moncrief, but that was Morgan Burnett. They rush 4. Luck's pass is caught. And that's Dorsett with the first down catch at the 18. It's Gore. And again, met right away by Martinez. The 2nd and 9 coming from the 20. And Luck threads it. Hilton. As Hyde was trying to strip it from behind, but no doing. Gain of 17. Catch of the game. They've got Moncrief to the near side, but they're going ground as Gore immediately met by Martinez with a flag out. We've had very few of those so far. In fact, only 1 penalty has been held
Offside.
up.
Defense number 56 lined up in the neutral zone. 5-yard penalty. It will remain first down.
And not just waiting for third down. So far, so good.
1st and 5. And again, it's Gore lowering the pads right into Ryan. Picks up 3.
Man.
Ferguson out of the backfield, splits him wide right. And out of bounds was Hilton, incomplete.
Football back, or try not to give the football back to Green Bay.
They're going to run it, try to get it on the ground, and they do with Turbin. Turbin able to take a couple of defenders with him for 7.
And not blocked, not able to bring him down.
Luck across the middle, diving attempt, and they rule it a catch for Jack Doyle. Now the side judge said complete. Now it's ruled incomplete.
2nd down.
Kind of squirts right out and bends it
right
against
through.
the ground. Never had control. He's come on big time this season. 2nd and 10. There's his first reception, and it goes for a first down near the 35.
I would think the Packers overall, as you know, this is an obvious passing situation, and they have not on a steady basis for sure.
Both teams with all of their timeouts, unloading it at the last moment to Turbin. Turbin trying to get to that sideline, and they say He stayed in.
Yep, that shoulder hit the ground, stayed in, but that's not a bad thing.
Take a shot here. Already in field goal range. And Luck was under pressure.
Rid of the football.
A drive that's lasted over 5 minutes. 3rd and 1. Luck has it. And he slides for the first at the 20. Now with 37 seconds to go in the half. First down play coming up. Luck. Pressure around his feet. Fires it down at the 7, and Doyle with a sliding catch. That has been problematic for the Colts. Can you imagine if they go 96 on Green Bay on the road? Here's the throw to the end zone. It's Moncrief for the touchdown. They complete the 96-yard drive.
It's nothing you can do. Back shoulder throw to the outside. Gunter has no chance. Great job by Moncrief.
Struggled at the end of the first and second halves, having allowed more points than any team in the league at the end of the second quarter in the last 2 minutes.
Quite far away from the field, but more intense than the Green Bay Packers in the first half. The Colts are.
And the 15 plays and the 96 yards. Season-long efforts for the Colts. So Green Bay go to the locker room down 14. The Colts score touchdowns 13 seconds into the half and 11 seconds left in the half. For 2 seasons ago, a game in September of 2014.
And something you have Andrew Luck as your quarterback, you'd expect that to happen more often.
Here's Davis taking the kick out to about the 26, and let's check in with Tracy Wolfson. Only 3 in the first half, 1 by Nelson and 2 by Adams. And there's an incompletion. Would have been just a 4-yard gain, but it falls incomplete to Devontae Adams.
It's about what he wants on the sideline. We going to a little hurry up here to get this offense going.
On 2nd and 10, it's Montgomery unable to break out of the tackle from David Perry, a former teammate of Montgomery's at Stanford. Top of the screen. Here's Rodgers from the pocket with time, and got the first down as he throws it back over to Richard Rodgers. The 4th catch of the game. Catches by tight ends for the Packers, 3 by wide receivers. New set of downs. And there's Jordy Nelson with his 2nd reception. He fights for that first down yardage with Melvin riding him on his back. And he continues to look like he's ready to go in, but he's not. Montgomery 2nd and 1 has the first. And then takes the pile to the 50. Looked like a 2-yard gain, turned it into 4. Good throw to Nelson, who got a block from Rodgers, the tight end, and he picks up another 10 yards to the Colts side of the field at the 40 half. And a first down at the Colts 40. There's Rodgers. Buying time and looking down the field. He's going to keep it. Step out after 3.
This time it's man-to-man coverage.
It's 2nd and 7. Cobb was in the backfield. Rodgers rolling out, and that's a flag as Adams was held up by Patrick Robinson.
Holding defense number 25. A 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
As long as possible.
Give Cobb the football, handling it for the first time, and the flag's out, ball's out too. But it went out of bounds. It continues to somehow stay in the field to play. Chuck Pagano's going to make an appeal, but I believe someone who was out of bounds touched the pigskin.
I didn't see who, but I think they're trying to knock it back in bounds.
Okay, the ruling on the field was fumble. A player was touching the sideline with ball inbounds. Therefore, the ball is dead out of bounds. It will be Green Bay's ball.
And he was out of bounds.
Holding, offense number 69. 10-yard penalty and repeat first down.
So here's Cobb touching the football for the first time in this game. And he fumbles it after the hit by Butler. You can see Vontae Davis.
Ooh, he was in bounds.
Yeah, that was...
He's in bounds. And that play, if you can see the recovery, you could challenge this play.
So
that's all Chuck Pagano. He challenged it. Well, they're absolutely tell him, I don't know what it is, something he doesn't like.
Tell him he can't challenge this play. We'll
There
find
is
out why.
not going to be a challenge on the play, and Indianapolis will not be a charged timeout. The reasoning behind it is, in order for him to challenge, it has to be an immediate recovery, which there was not. Therefore, the ruling of out of bounds stands. The penalty stands. It is Green Bay's ball, first down and 20.
Bounce two at one point while still touching the football. Nonetheless, it's first and 20 from the 42. And Rodgers has a completion. Back to Nelson. Series after only one reception in the first half, though it went for a touchdown. Second and 10. Rodgers got tripped up from behind by David Perry. Rodgers runs away from the pressure, flags down. Buying more time. Heaves it all the way to the end zone where it's intercepted. It's intercepted in the end zone by Green.
It's going to be holding on the Green Bay offensive line, I think.
Holding, offense, number 63. Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense number 94. By rule, these penalties offset and replay, third down.
Pick is now at 133. And here he is on 3rd and 11 out of the gun. Down the middle. He's picked off anyway. Jumping in front and coming up with the play is Darius Butler.
Keeps following Aaron Rodgers' eyes, and then when he lets it go, he dives and makes that interception. So excellent job once again, disguised
by the Colts defense. They came in the fewest in the league, only a couple. There's Luck to the sideline. Hilton for 7. I'm in 34 minutes of real time. A 2nd and 3 with Gore off right tackle and piled up after only 1. We've got an update.
There's no foul on the play for illegal substitution for a player going beyond the numbers and going back to the sideline because the play has to happen. Indianapolis would have had an opportunity to call a timeout. Therefore, there is no penalty. Third down.
Sure, always got to be alert for the quarterback keep.
Luck hit when he threw it, somehow got it away, incomplete to Doyle. That was Rollins, who almost timed it just right. McAfee punted one time in that first half, a 55-yard boot. This one heading to Davis at the 18. Little wiggle, and now tries to take off. Brought down at the 26. Onto the Colts side of the field, producing only 10 points on those 5 visits. Starting this drive with a little fling out to Nelson, and he picks up 12, maybe 13. Well, tonight, you're not seeing a whole lot of separation either. As he goes play action here on first down, and was looking deep down the field. Now we'll give it up short to Richard Rodgers, and he tumbles as Edwin Jackson chops him up after 1. 2nd and 9. Back to Jackson. He gets walloped. He's about 4 yards short of a first. Third down coming up. Tracy, you're down on the sideline. What do you see? Continually out of position on their routes. 3rd and 3. Wide open. That's Montgomery, his first reception. And he won't go down without a fight. They go with Jackson. And the rookie back has a couple.
I'll tell you what, David Perry, number 54, is having a good game once again from behind, helps get the tackle.
A lot of entertainment. 2nd and 8. Quick pass, and it's there. That's Janis. Running free all the way to about the 13.
Well, when they get this fast rhythm passing offense going, that's when it's at its best. Janis just right up the seam. When you play zone, where you're going to watch the quarterback and just react.
Ready,
and a first down, call it at the 14. It's Montgomery.
Wow, there it is.
Push back after 1.
Through the whole game.
Adams is in the backfield. Rodgers looking around for help, going to the end zone. Pass intended for Geronimo Allison. Slides away from the early heat. Now takes off. And he's unable to get all the way there. What will they do here? 4th down. 48. Drills this one. First points of the second half. Up on the first series of the second half, and then Crosby with a field goal on their second drive. No chance for Todman to do anything this time. What a game he's had on those 2 returns.
Their favor to rest their defense, more importantly.
And there's some contact in the trenches.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 74. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
Man, these offensive linemen are trained, aren't they?
Yes, they are. First and 5 run, and Gore's got the first down. You had to put it in the books for Andrew Luck, who would be one of his favorites, knowing where they've been. Peters, he's the only guy. Yeah. There's a 1st and 10 look, and that's a backwards pass. Dangerous, but Gore's able to make a move, and there's the field we talked about. Trying to make a cut around Micah Hyde. Supposed to open the season in the Hall of Fame game, but because of field conditions, that was canceled. They had to wait a couple of months for that matchup. Here's Turpin taking the pass and getting walloped at near the 37-yard line. Closing seconds of the first half. They come after him, and he's down at the 33. It's Burnett who got to him.
Yep. It's been the trend all day today. Here he comes from the outside, 42 capers. Morgan Burnett.
Game. His 3rd effort. They almost got to him. Oh, it draws a flag as they made contact with McAfee.
That's not going to be running into the kicker.
Look, it's Ty Montgomery, Phil.
There are fouls against both teams, and they will offset. Holding, offense, number 45. Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense. By rule, these penalties offset. Replay, 4th down.
45, there's a hold right inside.
That's Overton, the long snapper.
Right, and then Ty Montgomery trying to block it.
Flag at the line of scrimmage as he drills this one. Line drive. It bounces at the 1. It traveled 67 yards. Net of 47.
Illegal formation, offense, not enough players on the line of scrimmage. Green Bay has exercised the option of having the 5-yard penalty added to the touchback. First down.
So they will not make McAfee punt it again. Boy, wild one today. The Lions winning in overtime. Flick, and the catch is made by Perillo for about 8.
I do belong to a book club. I know Sims doesn't.
Very nice.
Yeah, Boomer likes to read books as long as it's about him.
319! 319 up!
And a little miscommunication that time. Looking for Nelson.
Miscommunication, and a big Robert Mathis 98 was just hoping for just one more beat to get to the quarterback. He took advantage of that opportunity, right, Jim?
What a career he's had in his 14th year. Here's a 2nd and 10, and Rodgers able to slip out of that one. Got away from DeQuell Jackson, picks up 4. Looking for 1 here. 6 yards needed for that first. Down the field, Nelson, double coverage. Both Melvin and Green. Shum, who had a 65-yarder in that first half. Didn't catch this one. He goes out of bounds. Outside of the 20.
We're expecting run, and they check out and play pass coverage here. Good job by the Green Bay defense.
Luck goes down the field. He's got Moncrief with the catch at the 31-yard line of Green Bay.
Second week back, this is just about getting outside and going. And Gunter falls behind Andrew Luck. Saw the defense change and makes a terrific throw.
39-yard pass play.
Outs than any team in the NFL. Right up there with the Arizona Cardinals.
It's Gore through traffic, staying on his feet. Yeah, no kidding. About the 26. Give him 6 yards.
Stick some 20-yard throws in there like they're 5 yards.
2nd and 4. He's got a wide open Doyle with the first down. And all the way to the 13 before season. He had 35 receptions total through his first 3 years. Luck pumps twice and then throws incomplete. In the area of Turbin at the 14. And Luck just lobs this one over the head of Gore. Oh, there's a flag on the far sideline at about the 7-yard line. Hold against Packers. Let's see.
Defense, number 26. 5-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Well, how about this?
Yeah,
Wildcat.
Yeah, and they direct snap it to Gore. Powers ahead to the 4. Pick up a 5.
Nice little call, little deception. Just makes you hesitate for.
Now it's 2nd and goal. It's Gore again. Trying to find the end zone for the 2nd time, and he does.
What a run. Dante Moncrief comes in. The wide receiver, Dwayne Allen, just back from being injured. You've seen him catch passes today. Great job of blocking. Here's 83. Watch 84. They both get down in there. Oh, and Doyle comes off the double team and makes the block where Frank Gore goes behind him. Look at Doyle. That was awesome.
And the extra point by Vinatieri is good. By Aaron Rodgers and the Packers to avoid a loss in this one. Down 18 with just 9.5 remaining.
Mixing it up. You know, beat up defensive secondary. Doing a terrific job.
Rodgers down the field to Adams. And Adams just one step short.
I did not see it, but maybe that was the reason why that put.
It's a 2nd and 10, and the catch held on to by Montgomery. That's Vontae Davis, and that brings out a flag.
Personal foul. Defense number 21 with contact to the head and neck area of a defenseless player. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the play and an automatic first down.
Is out for the Green Bay offense. Wide open. It's Adams. Going to cut back inside the 20 and down to the 13. DeQuell Jackson comes back to get him, but longest play of the game for the Packers goes for 40.
Watch the in and out, but watch the corner. Sean Melvin, well, he didn't really slip. He just got tangled up because that was a terrific route.
Adams' 3rd catch. Quickly over to Cobb. His first reception, and he tries to drag it out. But Frankie Williams keeps him short by a yard. 1st and goal. Rodgers chased and able to release it just in time. That was the rookie safety, T.J. Green. Looking to Adams, and it is caught by Adams for the touchdown.
Patrick Robinson on the coverage. A little move. That's enough to create that little, and boy, he gets his whole body turned around, squares up to Aaron Rodgers, puts it right on his chest.
Boy, that drive took less than 2 minutes. Here's Rodgers. 2-point conversion, and it's broken up. He was going right back to Adams again, and Patrick Robinson was the one who prevented it. Go ahead and kick it. 2 yards deep, and Todman will take the touchback.
Down to really put the clock against Green Bay.
Well, they're going to come out throwing, it appears, and they get the completion.
Really good call. I love it. Andrew Luck, if nothing else, could have just turned up the field and gained a yard or 2.
At Miami, Jimmy Graham.
There you go.
2nd and 4.
Right.
Oh, and they're there. It's Ryan to tackle Gore for a loss. A big third down play coming up.
Yep, Jake Ryan has been unbelievable today everywhere, making tackles. When he has a chance to make the tackle, he is doing it, which is makeshift into making a mistake.
There's Luck's pass. It's caught, but Doyle is going to be short of the first by a foot. They were driving, ultimately leading to a takeaway. Interception by the Colts defense. McAfee's punt fair caught at the 20 by Davis. There was some contact, but no flag.
To win this game, the last 5 minutes and 28 seconds.
First down, he flips it to Montgomery, waiting for a blocker. Look at him, push aside a couple of tacklers. He's a nifty runner, isn't he?
Colts missing some tackles now.
First and 10, and another completion to Nelson. And Vontae Davis, who was shaken up on the last series, back out, and he pushes to the sideline Nelson after 13. First down. That's a catch by Richard Rodgers. Give him 9. Green Bay was down 18 in this one. Dumping it off. Rukowski with the first down. Only a gain of about 3. And
you want one of your pass rushers just once make a play. You know it's going to be a pass every down.
that's Rodgers slipping away from him, and he's got open field. He's got all kinds of room to the 16. Quickly to Nelson. Sidesteps, one hit, and is out of bounds near the 3. This series. Montgomery, the running back. Rodgers looking for options. Flings it, got it. It's caught by Cobb.
That's his best throw of the night. Is Cobb gonna fake like he's blocking? It's going to be a screen, and he just goes around to the back of the end zone. They were trying to go to the right. It's not there, and he waits. And what an adjustment by Randall Cobb, and how about that tight throw?
Which they have to go for just one here. They, as you've called it in advance, you did not like the 2-point. Okay.
They're going to be aggressive on the offensive side.
There's the kick. And instead of pooching it, they just go ahead and drill it over the head of T.Y. Hilton.
Yep. 15 yards. Play action pass.
3 tight ends. Handoff to Gore. He's met high and low at the line of scrimmage. And 10. This place is in a frenzy. Here's the throw. And it bounces in the direction of Hilton. Luck able to get away from the sack, and he completes the throw to Doyle. They had him.
Dix, here he comes on the outside, unblocked. But Andrew Luck just is so big and strong and keeps those feet. Oh, yeah, I would have liked their chances to score a touchdown if they got the ball back.
Again, Packers can't stop it. That's Gore. Only the 2-minute warning. Pick up a 2.
Ball, shake a tackle, make a throw.
2nd and 8. They're going up top. And Hilton makes the sliding catch to... Well, they rule him out of bounds.
Be another blitz.
From the gun. Going up top for it. Got protection. Over the middle, and they've got the reception to T.Y. Hilton.
They were ready. What a call. Come. T.Y. on the top. Goes across the middle. Hard to cover him when there's nobody back there to help him.
Just kneel downs remaining. 60 minutes will be seen in its entirety after the game, except on the West Coast.
Well, 2 things. How about Andrew Luck's 3rd down? Shake off the blitz.
For us to have a chance to win. We put a good amount of pressure on ourselves to win this game.
He made the plays, the old cliche, when they counted, and that's what happened.
It was Luck's rookie year. But Pagano kept telling his team that, hey, last year there were 3 teams that came back from a 3-5 start to make the postseason. Houston, Washington, and Kansas City. That could be us.
Well, courageous, really terrific. pressure game by the Colts. They came out and played like it was their whole season, and it showed. And then their defense came through big time for most of the game. But Andrew Luck, those last couple plays were the difference.
You saw Todman who got it started. Colts go to 4-5. Packers slump to 4-4. It's a 31-26 final in favor of Indianapolis.